Hello everyone.
Hello.
We're going to be talking about the Book Riot's Read Harder Challenge 2018. We did not complete it.
We did not.
But we got kind of close.
I feel like we did pretty good. We did better. I did better than I expected.
I expected to finish it and dominate. And then when you got a job, I got busy too. We went through a bit of a reading slump, and then that was a couple of months ago, and then I just felt like, oh, I just need to read whatever I want to and not worry about anything, because that's what's going to get me reading again. And that did work, but my reading challenge suffered as a result.
Yeah. I was going to say something, but let's do the intro.
Alright, I'm Jessica.
I'm Christina.
And you're watching
Game of Tomes. Okay, so I was gonna say, there's 24 challenges total. And we will link everything below if you are interested. They do it every year. And there's different prompts. And so you have to find a book that fits that prompt. And it's just encourages you to branch out.
Right. And the cool thing about it is if you complete the challenges, you can send a list of the books that you read for the challenges to them, and they'll give you a discount to their store.
Yeah.
And you can get like bookish items.
Yeah.
It's a cute store.
I not looked at it, which I should.
Yeah, they got like cool bookish teas.
I did the challenge, so I like bookish teas. Okay, so I feel like the challenges that I did not complete were the hardest ones
for you,
for me, because they were the ones that I was like, ugh, and I didn't finish them. So I do feel bad about them.
The ones that I didn't read didn't belong to me, and so when I went to pick up a book, it wasn't, you know, one that I had to go to the library to get.
Right.
Alright!
So, do we just want to come out and say how many challenges we did not complete? There's 24 total.
I did not complete 6.
I did not complete 6. Wow. Which is really funny, because it's the same number.
That is why it's funny. Yeah.
Well, I fully expected you to complete a lot more than I did. But you helped me 30 minutes ago when I filled it out. You helped me complete ones that I didn't think I completed.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? Okay.
I was like, hey, you read that book, and that fits that one. Alright, A book published posthumously, which we both read, The Silmarillion by J.R.R. Tolkien. We gave 4 stars to.
It was really good, actually.
With Sue from Spinebreakers.
Spinebreakers. That was back in like January or February, I think. It was the beginning of the year.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. A book of true crime we both listened to, I'll Be Gone in the Dark by Michelle McNamara. I enjoyed that very much. I gave 4 stars to it.
I really like that too. Yeah. Yeah. That was also a book published posthumously. But we used it for the other one. A book of genre fiction. And we read The Eye of the World by Robert Jordan.
Yes, we did.
I don't understand this challenge, but I think this fits it, so...
It is a classic book, and it is of a specific genre, fantasy. Where did I rate this? Like a 3.5 or something?
Yeah, I think you did.
I did enjoy it, and I do want to continue on with the story.
Yeah.
With the Great Hunt.
Yeah.
But I don't own it.
It wasn't a 5-star read like it was in my past. But I still really enjoyed it. But as an adult, you know, I can see things clearer now, I guess.
I can see clearly now. That wasn't really a branch out for us.
No. None whatsoever.
That's kind of in our wheelhouse.
We had been wanting to read that as well, so...
Well, you know. Okay. A comic written and drawn by the same person. We both read The Complete Mouse by Art Spiegelman. I believe we both gave it 5 stars.
So good!
Yes.
So good! So good! Sweet Caroline.
Delightful.
Yeah.
But very sad.
Oh my gosh. I don't know if I would use delightful to describe.
I did not mean that.
Well, I immediately agreed with you. I was like, yeah. Loved it. Yeah, very sad. It is
The most sad.
I don't
It's really good.
It's good.
World War II.
Oh, yeah.
Cat.
This dad draws, or the son draws.
Moving on.
Alright.
A book set in or about one of the 5 BRICS countries, i.e. Brazil, Russia, India, China, or South Africa. We both read, do we not own this book? Snowflower and the Secret Fan by Lisa C.
I have it on my Kindle, but...
How did I read it?
I don't
Anyway,
know.
it was good. 4 stars.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm going to read more Lisa C in the future.
Yeah. I would like to as well.
Okay, a book about nature. We both read My Life with the Chimpanzees by Jane Goodall.
Really good.
You gave it 5 stars?
I loved it.
I gave it 4 stars.
Once upon a time in my life, I was obsessed with monkeys.
Yes.
And I wanted to be Jane Goodall.
Uh-huh.
So it was really good to hear. But, I mean, I do wish it was a little more personal.
Yeah, it was a bit surface level.
Yeah, and it was a lot more like, save the chimpanzees!
Which is great.
Which is great, absolutely.
I think what was the most amazing about it is hearing her read it.
Yeah, that was really cool.
She has a great voice to listen to.
Yeah, she does.
Awesome.
And it was a really short book, too.
Uh-huh.
I think the audio was like a couple hours or something.
Right.
So.
Yeah. A Western.
I did not read a Western.
Dang it, me neither.
And that, I always say, I don't like Westerns. I've never read a Western. So, I have seen Western movies, and they're not, meh.
Mm-hmm.
My mom's a really big fan, but I'm like, eh.
Uh-huh. I wanted you to read True Grit.
And I wanted to read it. I remember I did get on Overdrive at one point months ago and try to get it on audio and ebook, and they were both on hold. And then by the time that came around, I just didn't. There were so many other books that had come in, I didn't have time to get to it. Mm-hmm. But I still do want to read it. Yeah. Because it does sound really good.
Go to the brick and mortar library.
Oh, that place.
Yeah, you'll find it there.
Yeah, I need to do that. Okay.
A comic written or drawn by a person of color. And we both read Everyone's an Alien When You're an Alien Too by Johnny's son. This... What are you laughing at?
Do you remember when we thought his name was Jomny?
Yes.
I'm sorry.
You know, it is spelled Jomny.
I know, and it took us so long. We said that so many times.
We did. And you know what? I'm not even embarrassed.
We dumb.
I don't even remember.
No, it's fine.
It says M-N-Y.
Yeah, it's just so funny, though.
It's very confusing.
Anyway, it's a really cute.
It was cute.
Really cute.
I really enjoyed the illustrations. Yeah. This was a delight to read. This was an actual delight to read, not like the Holocaust.
Yeah. No, this one, yeah. Not like the Holocaust. Man. Bummer. He's Asian descent, but I'm not sure exactly.
Me neither.
What country.
Right. Here we go. A book of colonial or post-colonial literature. I DNF'd The Inconvenient in Indian by Thomas King.
I didn't even pick one up for that.
I wanted to like it, but I felt weighed down.
Was it more like a history book as opposed to...
Kind of. And the voice of the narrator was very bitter.
Oh.
And I don't know. I just didn't enjoy it.
Did you try reading it physically at all? No. Or ebook, you know what I mean? Mm-mm. Do you think that would help?
No.
Oh.
Anyway, that was a bust, so...
Yeah.
I really wanted to like that one.
Yeah.
A romance novel by or about a person of color. I really wanted to read Like Water for Chocolate by Laura Esquivel, and it did not happen. I don't own it. It's at my library. I couldn't get it on Overdrive. No.
Oh.
Mm-mm. And there's 2 recordings of the audiobook. One is like it's just, she just sounds like a white lady, and it's about people from Mexico, and I don't know.
You wanted that accent, that atmosphere.
Right. Yeah. And the other one that was good, it was like an abridged version.
Oh.
And it was like recorded like in the 90s or something, and it wasn't
the best quality.
And I didn't think I'd be able to pay attention.
Yeah.
So I thought I needed to get it physically.
Bummer. But I'm sorry.
Yeah. So that one didn't work out.
I actually did read one for this, and that was Ash by Malindo Lo, and I did not like it.
Oh.
I just felt very surfacey. It's like a Cinderella retelling.
Yeah.
But she falls in love with a woman huntress, and it just, the romance was like non-existent, insta-lovey, and it was like I was really disappointed.
I remember you complaining about
that. Yeah, so yeah, that was a bust for me.
Okay, a children's classic published before 1980, and we read A Wrinkle in Time by Madeleine because the movie came out, basically.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I gave this 5 stars. I really liked this a lot. And I didn't expect it being like middle grade. But I expect not to enjoy middle grade, but I haven't actually read middle grade. And I did, and I really liked it.
Yeah.
And then we went to McKay's shortly after, and I bought a bunch more middle grade books that I haven't read yet, but I will.
Great.
Sometime.
I think I gave it 4 stars. I did enjoy it.
Yeah.
And it was a good experience getting to read it for the first time and seeing the movie.
Yeah. Yeah.
A celebrity memoir. I've read a few of these, or listened to, I should say. I don't think I've read any physically. I do enjoy listening to a good celebrity memoir. My favorite one this year has got to be Where Am I Now by Mara Wilson, who you may know as Matilda from Matilda. And it was just, it made me laugh, it made me cry, and it was beautiful, and I'm very glad that I had that to listen to.
Well, good. I got on this audio kick of listening to a lot of celebrity memoirs in one batch, and I read Is Everyone Hanging Out Without Me by Mindy Kaling, because I really like it. Is it Kaling?
I think it's Kaling. That's how I've heard it, Kaling.
I really like her. But I didn't quite enjoy her memoir as much, but I do think part of that is because it was like the 3rd or 4th one straight I had listened to, and it was kind of like...
Well, why don't you tell us about your favorite one?
I don't remember. I would have to get on my Goodreads.
Alright.
So, I remember, I'll write this one down. I did enjoy it, but it wasn't... my favorite one of all time that I've probably read is Rachel Dratz.
Oh, I love that one.
Because it was, and I didn't expect to enjoy that, but oh my gosh, that one had me laughing out loud.
Yeah.
Very good. Girl Walks Into a Bar, I think it's called.
That's right.
Yeah.
Was that last year we read it?
I'm pretty sure, yeah. But, yeah, so funny. Okay.
An Oprah Book Club selection, we read The Bluest Eye by Toni Morrison. We have a review and discussion on this book.
It was delightful.
It's a hard read.
Yeah.
But it was very good.
Yeah.
And I think I gave it 5 stars. I think you gave it 4.
Yeah. Yeah. Because I really did enjoy it. And then I also tried to read Beloved. I finished it, but I didn't rate it. So I feel like I have a feel that all her books are kind of like that are kind of hard to get through because, like, it's so full of...
It's very dense.
Yeah. So, I don't know where I was going with that.
There's something to unpack with every sentence.
Yes, yes. So, I want to read more of her, and I really do like her writing style and her message.
Her prose. Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Her message.
But it's definitely, now I know when I do pick her back up, I'm going to have to, like, set aside time for just that.
You're going to have to want to be in a mood to, like...
Yeah. To really unpack.
Dive deep.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
But, really good.
Really good. Okay. A book of social science. We both listened to things. Different things, though. I listened to How Music Got Free, The End of an Industry, The Turn of the Century, and The Patient Zero of Piracy by Stephen Witt.
That is such a long title, man.
Yes, it is. It was fascinating, though. All about the music industry and how piracy changed the industry completely forever.
For sure.
Was really good. Listen to it on our vacation to North Carolina.
For some reason, I thought that you didn't enjoy that.
No, I did.
Okay.
No, I did. I don't think I would have gotten through it if I hadn't listened to it because it was very long and detailed. But that's okay. It was good.
Yeah.
My husband listened to it with me and he really enjoyed it too.
Good. Mm-hmm. For that challenge, I listened to So You've Been Publicly Shamed by Ron Johnson. Ron Johnson.
I did the same thing.
Jon Ronson is what I have wrote down. So that's what I'm going to go with.
Okay.
And I think I give it like 4.5 stars. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
And the first couple hours of it, I was like, But once you get past that, I was like, whoa. It was really, really good and really interesting. And definitely makes you think.
Yeah.
A lot.
Yeah, it changed the way I see things on the internet for sure.
Yeah, it's kind of like taking a look at how the internet, everybody's so quick to publicly shame people.
Gang up on people.
For a simple mistake or, maybe a little bit of ignorance. Maybe somebody just doesn't
or like a tasteless joke.
Yeah. And, yeah. That was really good.
It was really, yeah.
A one-sitting book.
Oh!
Which I did it.
Oh, yes, you did.
A Monster Calls by Patrick Ness. And I think I gave it 4 stars, maybe?
Yeah.
5 stars? Somewhere around there.
Okay.
It was really good.
Good.
And I cried. I about broke my eye. Did you see that?
Yourself cried?
No. And I haven't seen the movie, but I want to. So did you read a one-sitting book?
Oh, sure, yes.
Yeah.
I read Norman Rockwell, Behind the Camera by Ron Schick. We both read it, actually.
Yeah.
Norman Rockwell, of course, is the famous painter. And it went into his process and how he used photography to help him create his masterpieces. And it was very inspiring, and I enjoyed it a lot.
I am not an artist in any sense. Well, I'm not going to say that. I'm not into photography or painting or anything like that, and so when you wanted me to read it, I was like, But I read, and it was really interesting.
It was.
And a lot of people were telling him that he wasn't a true painter because of his process and using photography and things like that. But it was the amount of detail and like his vision and stuff. I mean, dude's a painter. Come on.
Yeah.
He's an artist. Just like it was. Man.
People have since come around.
Yeah.
But anytime there's new technology that makes doing something that used to be hard really easy, there are a lot of people who will resist that.
Yeah.
And I can understand.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
And then, I mean, how long his process took blows my mind. Mm-hmm. As far as, like, doing the photography, and he does, like, a sketch, and then he does, I don't remember, but...
He, like, cuts the photos and puts them all together, and then uses a projector, and then traces that. And he would hide the projector so that no one would know he was using it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. He shouldn't have been ashamed.
No.
Because that's still something to be proud of. Yeah. That's a lot.
I think so too. And it was pre-Photoshop. Now people just did that in Photoshop. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Here we go.
The OG Photoshop.
Yeah.
Projector and cutting it out and then tracing. And then painting.
Right. Okay, here we go. The first book in a new-to-you YA or middle grade series. I did not complete this challenge.
I did!
Yay!
By reading The Raven Boys by Maggie Stiefvater. I gave this 4.5 stars, I think. I really enjoyed it. And I'm really excited to continue on at some point.
Good.
Yeah.
I'm happy for you.
Thank you.
A sci-fi novel with a female protagonist by a female author. We both listened to Kindred by Octavia Butler. I believe I gave it 4.5 stars or something close to that.
I think I gave it 4, something like that.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it. That was my first Octavia Butler book, and I want more.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Black woman. It takes place in the 60s.
Mm-hmm.
She goes back in time to the antebellum...
South.
Kind of South. Maryland. It's not the South.
Oh, no. Back to slavery times.
Yeah.
And she continuously gets drawn to this one specific
person.
Yeah, and it just follows her throughout that whole ordeal.
Yeah, it was very good. Okay. A comic that isn't published by Marvel, DC, or Image, we read Through the Woods by Emily Carroll. It was published by Margaret K. McElderry Books.
Good job.
Thank you. Beautiful illustrations.
Mm-hmm.
I really enjoyed it. The stories were good, but they could have been better, written better.
Yeah, they reminded me of Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. Kind of like that middle grade-ish, like, kind of build up, but it's like spooky.
Right.
But like not quite, you know?
Uh-huh.
But it was cute.
I did really like it.
I think I gave it like 3.5 or 4 stars.
I think I gave it 3.5.
Yeah. But I really did like the art style.
It's so beautiful.
I'm afraid to show it and it be kind of spoilery.
Uh-huh.
But this is 5 different short stories.
That's right.
Is what it is.
I would have, I think, enjoyed it more if she had one story fleshed out. I think that would have made it better, and not short stories.
There's a little bit of...
You feel me?
Yeah, I agree. But I think that's just kind of more like coming from like, I'm an adult now, and I want like a good spooky story.
Right.
But yeah.
I'm glad I read it.
Yeah, me too.
I would read it again.
Yeah, I would.
Okay.
A book of genre fiction in translation.
We read The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho, and I always feel like I say it wrong every time I say it.
Paulo Coelho.
He was,
no, that sounds right.
It was translated from Portuguese. He was Brazilian. And we liked it all right. It was good.
Yeah.
I think I liked it a little more than you.
Yeah, I think I gave it like...
3?
Yeah.
I think I gave it 4.
Yeah. I think if I would have read it like when I was younger, I would have really got behind it.
It didn't really stick with me like I thought it was going to.
Yeah.
But I liked it all right.
Yeah.
We read that in January.
Wow.
And annotated it.
We did. That was fun. I want to do that again.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to do that again.
Cool.
We passed around a book and annotated it with quite a few different people. We did that a couple times this year, and it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, we should do that again.
Yeah, I like doing that.
Me too.
Yeah.
All right, a book with a cover you hate. I read The Invisible Man by H.G. Wells, and check out its ugly mug.
That is a terrible cover.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. Also, I did not enjoy it.
I did not read one for this.
You don't have one book that you felt like, ugh, this cover was ugly?
I mean, I probably could have, like, chosen one that I have read this year just because.
Yeah.
But I planned to read The White Queen by Philippa Gregory, and I did not do that. Because it's that historical fiction cover with the queen, and I'm usually not fans of people on covers. So I just opted to just not count a book for this challenge because I don't have one that like I hate, you know. So okay, a mystery by a person of color or LGBTQ author.
Yes.
I DNF'd A Study in Scarlet Women by Sherry Thomas. This was supposed to be Sherlock Holmes gender swapped, but man, I just really couldn't get into it, and it was like nothing. It didn't have anything to do at the beginning with mysteries or really like I don't know. It's been a while since I read it, but I read a little bit of it and I was like,
You mean she didn't have like a mystery to solve?
Well, I'm sure she does later. I think she might be like Sherlock Holmes' niece or something. It's been a while, but there wasn't really anything interesting to like get me going on that first little bit, and so I just DNF'd it.
I DNF'd the audiobook for The Paying Guest by Sarah Waters. It was not good.
I remember you talking about the audio, of that.
Right.
What was that like?
She wants her to do it again.
I love it when you do it, though.
Everything was going along fine, and then
What is it about?
I believe it's about a woman who has a house and she would like to rent out a room, and she invites this couple. She lives in London. The couple is American, and then I think she falls in love with the wife.
Oh, that's right.
Yes.
Okay.
And when the American woman comes, she's like has this high tittering laugh, and that she'll laugh like while she's talking, and she'll be like, "Oh yes, and it was so not good." And I was like, the first time I heard it, I was in shock, and then I was like, "Okay, you can do this."
You like prep talk yourself?
Right. I was like, I want to listen to this.
Yeah.
And then I had it on for 5 more seconds, and she was like, and I turned it off again.
Did you didn't buy that with your Audible credit, did you?
I don't remember. But I don't have it now, so.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Yeah, it was.
Okay, next, an essay anthology.
Nah.
I didn't do one.
Me neither. Sad face.
Yeah.
I really wanted to Listen to Your Mother. What she said then, What We're Saying Now, edited by Anne Image. Didn't happen. Our library does have it, though, I think. Yep. Okay. Ooh, I like this one. Protagonist over the age of 60. We both read or listened to The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo by Taylor Jenkins Reid.
Great book.
So good.
Everybody's talking about it.
And we have a review and discussion on that.
We do.
If you want to discuss it with us, yeah.
Listen, the synopsis of this book, Jessica told me about it, and I was like, no. I don't give a F about an old actress reliving her days
I
in
thought it sounded
Hollywood.
Great.
It's just not, it's not my cup of tea.
Sure.
But I was like, Jessica doesn't steer me wrong. We do like a lot of the same books.
We do.
So I started listening to it, and boy, oh boy, was it worth it. 5 stars.
Yeah.
Hands down. It was great.
Yes.
Great. Yep.
You're welcome.
You haven't let me down yet.
Awesome.
Oh, that's it.
Oh, no, there's one more.
What? I don't have one.
An assigned book you hated or never finished.
Nope.
Fahrenheit 451 by Ray Bradbury. I gave it 3 stars. I wasn't super in love with it. I liked it, and I get its merit, and I understand why it's, what it is. And the
world.
Sure. And, but I think it was maybe the writing style I did not connect with.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was middle of the road for me.
It's actually funny because I read it in high school and I really loved it, but I read half of it for a book club and then I DNF'd it. It wasn't a good time for me, but it's also the writing style. I was like, yeah. But then at book club, when everybody was talking about the last half, I was like, whoa, we should have stuck that one through. Which I've read it before. Yeah. I don't know why I didn't remember.
Well, it was high school.
Yeah, it's been.
I don't remember the ending to a lot of books I read in high school.
Yeah.
That was the last one.
Yeah, I didn't finish one for that. I think I said I haven't. I've DNF books, but like one that was assigned that I never read. I don't think I done, so I just looked up like an assigned book in school, and I think I was gonna read Lord of the Flies, and I have not done that.
Oh yeah, but you do own it.
I do own it, and I did read 1984 by George Orwell, which is commonly an assigned book, I think. But I DNF that, so womp womp. And again, that was a book where apparently the second half was very busy compared to the first half.
That's fine.
And I just, man, oh man, it was hard to get through though. And I was just like,
I don't blame you.
I'm not doing this to myself. Yeah.
Okay.
That's it.
Well, thank you so much for watching. If you have a Read Harder Challenge wrap-up, we would love to watch it. I don't believe we'll be doing this next year.
No, I don't think so.
We have other plans.
Yeah, and being back in the workforce has really cut down on my reading, so we're going to be a little pickier, I think, on what I pick up this coming new year.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I really feel like I just need to read books that I want to read.
I'm glad that we did this, though, because I did end up reading books that I probably normally wouldn't. That being said, not that many, but, you know, I'm glad I tried it out and did it, and I know what it's about now. Right. I can get the vibe of it.
I don't know that I read any books that I wouldn't have read. So, I feel like I just read the books I was going to read and then fit them into the challenges.
Yeah.
And, that's not really how, like, the spirit of it.
Well, I guess, yeah, I read Ash, which I don't know if I normally would have, because romance is, like, not really my thing. I wouldn't classify that as romance, personally. The other ones that I normally wouldn't read, I did end up DNFing, so, yeah, I don't know if I really accomplished the point of it.
Right. I don't think I did.
So,
okay. Thank you so much for watching. When you play the game of Tomes,
you read or you die.
Come be our friends. Social media links in the description below.
And we hope you're reading a great book.
Bye.
Bye. I love bloopers. I like watching bloopers.
Just be extra chill. I mean, funny in this video, so we can...
I am chill.
I was gonna say weird, but it came out chill and I didn't mean to.
Just be extra weird?
Extra weird, and then
we're gonna force ourselves to have really funny bloopers. Just kidding.
And so, when I went to pick up... I wish I owned it. It's a really good book.
Oh. I'll remember that for your birthday in 3 months.
No, don't give me that one.
Oh, okay. Well, now I'm gonna. Should we Google it?
Fine. Sweet care.
I was gonna sing Jeopardy. Bum, bum, bum. The time's never been so good. Right. I don't know the words.
You need to make me look good in this one. I'm a mess.
This video?
Yeah, when you edit it.
We both look great.
A romance.
A romance?
Come on and raise up. Lift your shirt up.
What?
Spin it around your head.
What?
Like a helicopter?
I have no idea what you're referencing right now.
Okay.
Lost, what felt like it all in a game. Every man I've measured out to hurt me before I could ever feel safe.